Hey guys, so I'm sorry I haven't been posting. I just figured out how to post on my phone because since I just finished my last year in middle school, going into high school's made me really stressed. I had to give my laptop back, so I didn't really know how to post until now. And this is part one of what I'm going to be reading, and I just need your opinions for y'all to let me know if you want more or if I just need my sister to write stories. Because my opinion, she's better at these kind of stories than I am. So I just wanted your opinion on it. This is a practice test for my stories because I'm not really a good writer for these anime stories. But yeah, let's get into this. Also, I'm reading the background info first and then I'll get on with it. And I'll tell you when I am. Background info. When you were born, the doctor had told your parents that you had a problem with your vocal cords, so you couldn't use your voice, so you were mute. This is a Kageyama X mute reader, by the way. Not reader, sorry. Listener. I've been reading too much reader. Kageyama X mute listener. So you had something wrong with your vocal cords. And this is the actual story. When your parents heard the news, your parents got furious, so they wanted to put you up for adoption, but they remembered that Kenma wanted to meet his new baby cousin, even though you were born 1 year after him. So when your parents had a chance to go see Kenma, they took you over there to see him for the very first time. Also, before I continue, I forgot to say, you are Kenma's cousin in this, so yeah. When Kenma noticed that your parents came over, he ran outside to meet them and he asked if he could hold you once they went inside, and your parents agreed. Once all of them were inside the house, Kenma went to sit down as he would be ready to hold you and not drop you. So he would be ready to hold you and not drop you. Sorry about that. Then, once he had you in his arms, the adults went to settle down so that your parents could tell them the news. So after your parents told Kenma and his parents that you were mute, they were surprised that Kenma didn't drop you because they wanted him to because of the news, since they didn't care about you. Time skip. A few years have passed and you started to get bullied because you couldn't use your voice. But you were able to make one friend, and his name was Kageyama. After you became friends with Kageyama, your bullies would try and get you alone with them because they didn't want to do it while you were with Kenma or Kageyama, or both of them at the same time, because your bullies knew that Kenma and Kageyama could get them in trouble for bullying you just because you are different. So your bullies took you somewhere every time when you were alone, so that way they could bully you without getting in trouble by the teacher, as Kenma or Kageyama told the teacher what was going down. Another time skip. A few weeks have passed, and both Kenma and Kageyama were starting to sense that something was wrong, because since you could cover your bruises with makeup, you just couldn't cover all those cuts on your body from your parents either, cutting you with a knife or throwing their alcohol bottles at you. So the next day comes, and when you get to school, both Kenma and Kageyama come up to you and they ask you if they can talk to you privately. You say sure, and you and the boys go somewhere that has a lot more privacy. And then when you ask them if something is wrong, they say yes in unison. And they ask you why you come to school every day with more cuts than you then. I'm so sorry. They ask you why you come to school every day with more cuts on you than the previous day. And you just break down and tell them everything that has been happening these past weeks. And they were so furious that Kenma told Kageyama to stay with you and to help you calm down, while Kenma goes to tell the teacher everything so they can try and help you get through these dark times. I'm sorry, my voice is breaking. Get through these dark times that you have been having for as long as you had stayed with your abusive parents. But that was about to change. That is part 1. Sorry if that was terrible. Oh, sorry. You see my futon now. But, yeah. Sorry if that was terrible, but I just wanted y'all's opinion on it, so please don't send hate comments. I know it's probably bad, but, yeah, I was just trying to see how I would do on this story. So, thank you for listening, and I'm sorry if it was bad. Also, if you want me to do more like this, please comment if I can get my comments to work on this. And if not, if you've seen one of my previous videos, if they all have comments on or not, please comment on those videos and tell me what you think and if you want more. And I did ask my sister if she would start writing on part 2 of Armin Arlert, ex-Hanahaki listener. So, whenever she can get that done, I will post that. But yeah, thank you. Goodbye, everybody.